Hello, NatureBox in Hungary. My name is Jackson Sigmund, and I'm a entrepreneurship major here at K-State. And I've worked in a couple different industries, and my most recent and most prevalent work was within the real estate appraisal industry. And I had a lot of opportunities to assess a problem and gain information with a group of people and be able to come up into a solution that was efficiently solve our problem. So that's why I believe I would be a great consultant for NatureBox. Um, so I believe the solution best suited for NatureBox would be a redesign of the offboarding process, complete with a survey with a pause payment or a salvage payment within that survey. And then also, if someone does end up canceling their subscription after the survey, we will know why they left, and we will have continued communication through email and text message to stay prevalent in the customer's mind. So the industry is also under a very large issue, and I believe the biggest issue towards the industry of subscription-based models is the issue of offboarding. Subscriptions are very easy to join and leave, and most companies are focused on keeping their or retaining their customers, but customers are retainable, and if you do lose a customer, they're not totally gone. They can resubscribe, and most companies have a short-term view on this. They make their offboarding process difficult so they can keep these people from unsubscribing. However, that's a very short-term solution because this might leave a bad taste in the customer's mouth. There are many reasons for cancellation. Some you can control, some you can't. And I believe every customer is different. So finding out why they left and getting the information and having that ability to regain these customers it's very important. So I think within the industry, there's a very large lack of focus on retaining customers, and the largest focus is on retaining customers. And I think this should be the largest change towards the industry. NatureBox specifically, their outboarding process seems pretty outdated or accurate to what I described as the industry at the moment. They're required a call or a chat when you want to cancel your subscription. So it's very difficult to get out of the subscription, or just annoying, I guess. And even if you make it past the call or chat and you do end up unsubscribing, there's little to no outreach from NatureBox through emails or text messages to get you to join back with their company or find a better time for you. And I think NatureBox needs to learn more from their customers, as a better offboarding experience will help them understand how their customers work and what they are not enjoying. So even if they don't benefit from people leaving, like the amount of people that leave, they will understand what to fix within their company. So my hypothesis for NatureBox, with the solution of decreasing their offboarding process into just a short 3-question survey and communication after cancellation, I believe they will regain more customers than the amount of customers they kept from the old process of offboarding. I think the new process, the shorter and more beneficial process will amplify the amount of regainable customers. Credit failure or failure of payment is the largest reason people cancel their subscription, sitting around just under 40%. And I think this is a huge market of people that needs to be targeted for these subscription-based companies, because they're not necessarily leaving on their own or because they dislike the company, but it's something they have to do and it's not the right time for them. There was a study done with over 1,000 subscription-based companies that concluded that clear and a positive offboarding experience keeps about 15 or retains about 15 to 30% of the customers that plan to leave. And I think this is a very obvious benefit from having a smooth and healthy offboarding process compared to one of these slow and friction offboarding processes. And I think all of this creates an opportunity to rejoin the company. When you do it in the right way, there's a lot more opportunities for the the customers that left, maybe their lifestyle has changed or their situation has changed, where NatureBox is in their future, where they could rejoin. So I looked at this through a lens of service versus the new and existing services within the subscription-based industry and the box industry. And I first looked at just the business in general and the industry in general. And I noticed the retention and reactivation rate was a large problem, or a large important issue for these companies. They all focused on how many people they could assign to these subscriptions and keep for as long as possible. And I think most businesses within the industry focus on keeping a customer that planned to leave, rather than or putting no focus on retaining a customer that has left. And I think this is one large thing that a change could be made within a company that benefits how they operate and how many people they have within their company. And I believe every customer is different and has a different timeline. So if they left now, that doesn't mean they're not going to be a part of the company within a month, in a week, whatever it is. So giving up on the people within the people that they left, especially if you know the reason why they left, you should target towards the people who left for certain reasons, like vacation or, like I said, credit card failure. They are more likely to rejoin within the company soon. So my action plan is to remove the required caller chat feature when canceling subscription, and putting in a 3-question survey. The first question being, why are they leaving? And the second question being, why, or how can we do to help that? And the third question is an offer of a salvage value offer, or a pause payment plan for those who can't necessarily purchase in the moment but don't want to subscribe. So they pause, keep their account, and can reactivate it when they want. And then after the survey, if they do end up canceling their subscription, I would follow that with email and text messages, which would keep us in their head and their daily activity as they look over their email or see the text messages, and one day might decide it's right time to join again. I think from these actions, we're going to gain a similar retention rate. Like I said, 15 to 30% more people stay with the company if there's an easier and more healthy way of offboarding. And the old process might keep a few people within the short-term outlook. However, over a long period of time, I believe this new process will help benefit and add more people to the subscription, your subscription client base, the amount of people that actually regain or join your business in the first place. I think after the retention rate, there will be an increase in resubscriptions due to the emails and the texts and just the healthy offboarding experience. And the previous customers will still enjoy the company for the most part. They will, the ones who left for different reasons would have enjoyed the company and had their experience as a beneficial one, and they might join due to that. So thank you for your time, and that's what I think NatureBox should do to benefit themselves in this industry. Thank you.